Nigel.
Fuck.
Language. We want to invite you for a fizzy faz.
Why, for God's sakes? You almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, I wish.
Moon.
Ugh, right. We could have had the same conversation over a fizzy faz. Sitting down is much more comfortable.
Come on, take the bait.
He will.
Otherwise, you won't leave me alone, will ya?
Correct.
Fine. Let's get this over with. Now, what happened after that? I know you remember, both of you.
We told you about how you behaved with her.
So what's all this about? Are you two acting quirky again?
No quirky. We're completely fine. But you, Nigel, we heard you were a naughty boy. We don't like rule breakers here at the daycare.
What? What are you two talking about?
You know we have emotion recognition software, right? Now, Frankie is a very dear friend of ours. We don't like when she's sad. She told us some rules, girl rules, that we all have to follow. But you didn't. And she was very, very sad about it.
Oh, so she complained. Interesting. At first, I thought it was a malfunction. But as you see, if you were perfectly stable, you wouldn't be fit for our purposes. Failure is always possible, yeah, but in the way I want it.
What?
Son, we can't stay here. Break out immediately.
I can't move! I can't! Help me!
Stop withering, damn you! Stay down and don't move. I couldn't risk exposure. I know your software is better than you ever will, so I tricked your recognition program a bit, with a smile. Buddy, it was just a joke. We're colleagues. Sometimes we do such things. I'm sorry she took it so personal. Seems I simply misjudged her personal boundaries. I'll sort it out tomorrow. Thanks for letting me know.
Wonderful! Then nothing bad happened between us, right? We're done here. I'm so glad we could discuss our differences. Now, it's Moon's turn.
I don't have too much to add, but I want to ask one thing. You're not lying to us, are you? We'd be very disappointed.
Whatever the problem is with Moon, it's serious enough to doubt the results of his programs. Damn it. No doubt should have remained. Why would I lie? Why'd you ever think that?
I always think of this when I talk to people. I'd like to believe you. Would be a shame if it turned out you were lying.
Moon, be careful. Nigel is the chief technician.
What do you mean?
He's smarter than Frankie, right? She'd never lie to us. But Nigel isn't her. And if he's smarter, then maybe
He can pass our program easily. You're right. Let's make sure.
Wait, what? I didn't... Moon, easy. He's afraid of you, that's obvious. But I'm not sure it's a good thing.
It is if he's afraid he won't hurt Frankie.
I'm glad it was all a misunderstanding. Don't worry, I'm not lying.
You're afraid.
Childhood trauma is not directed at you. It's instinctual, like some people are afraid of spiders. That's why the Afton call was able to absorb him. Nigel began to face his childhood fears in full force in adolescence, and his horror of clowns, dolls, and the face in the moon slowly became an obsession. What the? Seeing Moon like this, some of the old fears were back in his brain, chewing their clawed spider legs somewhere deep in the back of his mind. What the f*** are you doing? Let me go, you creep! Ugh, let me go!
You are the chief technician. Sun reminded me. Maybe you can trick our programs.
Moon, stop!
You're gonna break my f***ing arm!
Language. Have you done anything like this? Because we'll find out if you have.
No, I did not! Put me down, it hurts!
I know.
Are you insane? Stop it! You're hurting one of the staff!
I'll make you hurt much more if it turns out you tried to deceive us. I ask you one last time. Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I'm not lying! Put me down already!
Good. I really hope so. If you're trying to reach for your taser, I take that you were lying after all. So, don't.
Moon, that's not why I said that! Not what I meant!
I would never. I understand you're just trying to take care of Frankie. Actually, I'm impressed that you've thought through the options. And of course, my arm will be fine. You motherfucking tin buckets. I'll make you regret this in a very painful way. That was the first situation. Let's see the second one, shall we? I was really trying to be nice. Both of your insistence has taken away your common sense and your awareness of what is allowed to you and what's not.
You were hurt by your own fault! Moon was only doing his job to protect people!
What? You misunderstand. I really like her.
A little too much, don't you?
I just want to know her better, so it would be nice if we could get along, you see. When I came here, I told you I'm a bit weird sometimes, and so on.
You aren't just weird, dear Nigel. You have nothing to prove to us or her. They built a lot of sensors into us. We know exactly what you really want from her. Believe me, she certainly doesn't want that.
Sure, when she comes and tells me herself, I'll believe it. It's none of your fucking business how humans do things. You're not her bodyguards.
It's a strange coincidence that you say that. Our entire being is about being bodyguards.
Ridiculous!
Is it? Nigel, Nigel, can you see the static smile? Good. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not actually smiling at all. We are not her bodyguards. My. Now this is something that Moon needs to hear, don't you agree?
It's not your job to keep her colleagues away. I'm an employee. I'm not subject to your guardian program.
Watch us.
Moon, let me go!
I'm not just simply going to keep you away from her. I know my program. Frankie sees you as a threat, Nigel. I'm reacting to that, not to you being an arrogant, sexist fasshole.
Let me go or I'll f***ing reset you!
I might soon overheat the relays my arms and clench my fists. Can you reset me even if I make your arm into burger meat? Now look at that. I recorded the situation as me telling you in advance that Frankie sees you as a threat. Then you threaten to reset me. Too bad I have a recording of that and Frankie's words too.
Put me down, you fucking—
Oh. But I can't do that, dummy. You just wanted to turn me off. Obviously, so you can hurt her without resistance. Call me a workaholic, but I've got to report this. Of course, it's possible that none of this happened and I was just hallucinating. In that case, I'll just have to report the incident to my technician, aka Frankie, and she'll take a look at my programs. So tell me, you think I was hallucinating?
You were— just stop squeezing me!
Ugh, how awful. Ugh. So you didn't hurt yourself and your arm is okay too, right? Frankie's work requires me to report these hallucinations. If anything happened that proved I wasn't hallucinating well, by then I'll have a backup and get to your boss. Or Monty.
Sure. Thanks for the clarification.
You almost broke his arm that time.
But I didn't.
You're playing with fire, Moon. This is not without consequence. You've gone too far.
You mean we've gone too far?
What?
You're just as guilty as I am. You threatened him.
But I would never have tried to pull him in two.
Nonsense. You stepped into the shadows because you wanted me to do it.
Mooney,
Calm down, will you? It's fine if you don't want to do this. Just tell your idea first. I'll do it for you.
But that's the thing! I don't want you to do it, don't you see? Scaring and physically abusing someone are two different things!
You know what he wants from Frankie.
I know, but it was too much! They can decommission us for this!
Nonsense.
Moon, you act without thinking when you have to protect someone! Please listen to me, Moonlight, you must! But...
Moon, you know I could get fired for this, right?
You? Why? We do have a recording. You didn't set us against him. He was the naughty one. They should fire him. You'd be a much better chief technician.
Moon, Yes, I know you have the recording, but he didn't say or did anything that was threatening in itself. Nigel is an asshole, but you almost broke his arm after he tried to get on better terms with you.
I see how that could look bad. Then what do we do now? Bury him on the roof? Look, we don't trust him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna hurt someone. Maybe you. I'd like to put him on permanent leave. Would be safer anyways.
Jesus. I like to do that sometimes too. But remember what we talked about. Until he gives you a reason, a very clear reason, you can't play vigilante. It's your job to disarm and dispose within the Plex, and only within the Plex. If Nigel wants to do something he can't hear because of you, but he's my boss. He knows where I live, who's my roommate. If he wants to hurt me, he'll do it outside. But that's between me and the police. At least you're better than us humans. Please.
I still disagree, but if that's what you want, fine. I won't hurt him without clear reason. Just don't be too late for anybody by then.
And then it started. I'm not gonna stall, okay? You've got to get through the checkup so Frankie's job isn't in jeopardy. She's waiting for you downstairs, getting everything ready. Be good and come with me. I can't cover for her on this one, unfortunately, so either she gets the test done in time or, you know.
But we're only supposed to have that in 2 days. She said she'd do it on Thursday.
She's really playing with fire for you. Son, I'm not the one overseeing these. I'll tell you what I told her to. The data doesn't show you, Frankie, or me. We're just numbers in spreadsheets. All they're seeing upstairs is there's still no sealed report. Sorry for being the bad guy again, but it's not my decision. Just come with me. It's over. You're not stressed out, Frankie's job is safe, and I'm not being nagged.
But Frankie's the one who always takes us down. Can't we wait for her?
Son, Frankie reckons you're on your way. Listen, I'm fine with you going there on your own, and I'll follow you.
What do you think?
You heard Frankie's playing with her job again for us. I don't like it either. But let's get this over with. Just follow him. Don't get lost.
No, it's okay. We'll go with you.
That's the spirit, buddy.
We'll be fine. Just use the usual routine tests. We'll have a little head rush and then we'll curl up in a blanket and snuggle up, huh? I think that sounds good.
What's wrong? Sonny, speak to me.
Endos! Behind me! They're following us!
They're at this level. That's clear, but I've never seen them so close to parts and services.
You don't think these are the same guys you wanted before, do you?
Can't see that much from inside. I should have marked them.
Moon! The service round's getting creepy again!
Order from below. I want them to be ready soon. Install the drive within 2 days or lose your mask. He doesn't want to be disappointed in you, though. Don't mess up your chance. Meet me at RR at 4 a.m.
Oh my! I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too. The Endos are still following us.
I'm more concerned about where's Frankie. Nigel said she's waiting for us.
Alright, take off your clothes and sit on the table.
My clothes? Why?
What do you mean? Your clothes are not painted like the others. They'll get in the way of the tools. You say Frankie has done something wrong so far?
Sonny!
No! She did not. Just, you said we have adaptive AI, right?
Right.
Frankie told us about adult things and intimate parts. It's nothing, really. I'm just a little nervous knowing about these, that's all.
It's understandable. She talked about that. There's a lot of child abuse in the news, although it's interesting that you reflected that talk on your own body.
That was close, but you did great.
Thanks. But I didn't lie. I am nervous. Is that a bad thing? Am I in trouble?
Nah, it's nothing. Just be a good boy and sit down.
Okay. But where's Frankie? You said she's waiting here.
That's how I knew. Yeah, don't worry. She probably just went to the toilet or something.
Can we wait for her?
I actually thought we could start without her. She'd join me and we'd finish faster.
I don't want to stay with him.
Me neither. Let's wait a little.
We would still wait for her, if that's okay.
Sure, I'll do my paperwork then.
Son!
They're staring at us!
Why the fast are they at the cylinder?
How should I know?
Sonny, let's just leave. We can come back when Frankie's here.
I can't disobey Nigel! It's my programming! He's the chief! Nigel?
Yes, son.
Why are they here?
Now this is interesting. You should know if Frankie was following the protocol. Are you sure you want to get yourself in more trouble? After all, you just admitted that the insurance endos aren't usually there.
No! They were just never that close to us before.
What did he mean? More trouble.
Alright, let's do it. Just please send them away. Frankie's scared of them.
There's nothing to fear. They're just machines without any personality or individuality. No more than a vacuum cleaner. If it makes you feel better, I'll send them back fine. Just lay on the table already.
Okay. How long do you think she'll be away? Hey!
It's a trap! We're trapped!
Moon, help me!
Try to break it!
Might be, yes. I think she's coming in tomorrow. Frankie's not in the Plex since hours ago. You know what that means? You're stuck, Mr. Shining Armor.
You lied to us the whole time!
Ah, disappointed are we? You know, I might have got something stuck from Frankie's attitude. I'm trying to treat you all humanely, huh? I could have brought you in with a dozen endos while you're off. Tell me, son, would you have preferred that, or it's better that I only needed words? Look, bud, it's bad enough I have to fight with Freddy's program. I really don't have the capacity for you, okay? Now be a good boy and get in line with the others. Easy there, let me look at you. Right. No, don't move your head. It won't hurt if you stay still.
Stop touching me! Please, Nigel, please, just let us go! We won't break rules ever again! We promise!
You two have to learn where your places are. Besides, my real boss expects me to solve this problem today, so... Hey! I said stop moving your head.
And me too. Stop touching me!
God. You think I can't hurt you? Huh? Look at here! Look at right here! Damn bright, isn't it?
Sonny, watch out, it's a stroboscope!
Huh. Have you any idea how fast it flashes? It's enough to force you to switch if I turn every light off. How long do you think you'll stay sane if I make that joke on you, huh? Behave. I know every single little part of you. Let's get something straight, shall we? I know you can hear me, Moon. Now that Sun is suffering because of you, you're machines, tools, so you can't be attached to anybody. These decisions are dangerous, and I really don't want to zero you out.
Sonny did nothing. I wounded you. Please, punish me!
What's the point of that? You get over it too soon. You're a tough personality. I know you take it on yourself, which is why I'm punishing you with what you love most. Every decision has consequences, Moon. One way or another, you'll learn to obey, alright? That's it. Easy. Let me do this, and we're done. You'd like that, son, wouldn't you? Good boy. Huh. Wow. Check this out. Your system takes this faster than anyone else's. That's more like it. Almost done. Just a little more. No! You fucking little shit!
Sonny, hold on. Hold on, I'll figure out something.
Make him stop!
Son, are you with me, Sonny? Wake up!
98%. Hope that's enough. By the time you change, by the time you're really more than machines, you won't mean me any harm. We'll be best friends, even if you don't know it. I care about you more than you can imagine. This is not how this should have happened. Did I just screw up, even after all that hard work on you? I wanted to create something new, something revolutionary. You know, I didn't think I'd be so successful. You may ask why I created something I can't control. The answer is simple. We need pioneers. If we always took the safe path, we'd be stagnant. Nigel created them to satisfy his mental needs. Obsessively, he wanted to see if he could build out his phobias, fears, and complexes. He did meticulous work, hungered for the chance to include everything that bothered and kept him awake. That's what the Celestial's duality was all about in the first place. He could never understand himself, but he wouldn't have made Jekyll only. Yet, his biggest mistake. On the other hand, if he separated his creatures, he might understand more about himself by looking at their interplay. He would never accept it, but the plan was doomed to fail from the start. He tried to include too many in them, and the result was two completely different personalities. Yet still, when he built them, pure joy penetrated him through his last times, when he smiled truly from the heart.
Frankie?
Huh?
Sonny, son, can you stand up?
Not sure.
Stay then. Don't move, just breathe.
No! He's such a... You fazzing monster!
Sunflower, breathe. Deep inside, we always knew.
Suspecting and knowing is not the same!
Sonny, please calm down. He will hurt you again. Please, I don't want to lose you.
Punishing someone for their love.
We can't help who he really is. He's an adult. Hurting is in his own code. I'm so sorry, son. So sorry. I will never break rules. Just hold on a little more.
What did he do to us?
I don't know, but something bad, I'm sure. Can you cooperate without letting him hurt us?
Do we have a choice? You gave me blue eyes. Something to remind of yourself and me. Right? You really don't feel anything when you look into mine?
Only frustration now. Listen here, the rules are simple. You are mine. I created you, so you do as I say. Takes a little time, but you'll grow up to your purposes. Every 2 days, one of you will contact me for a special code that will change every time. If you don't, you'll kill Frankie the next day. Speaking of her, all she needs to know is you come down for the check, and everything was flawless. I'm sorry it has come to this, but I must negotiate by force, as I see your upbringing leaves me no choice. I need insurance that your impeccable moral sense won't lead you astray. Worry not, when you no longer need it, I'll cancel. You two, escort them back to the daycare after cleaning up.
Son? Sonny, stay awake! Son? Son! Son!
Who's there? An intruder? Ha! Perfect. It's mine now. Nobody dare to move. I'm the... What? What's going on? Son?
Why did you send me an emergency ping? The fight has happened.
I don't know, but son...
Son, what?
2 endos just brought him in, and he don't move. Just shaking.
I'll leave that cheese face alone for just a minute, and everything's gone to put immediately.
Roxanne, please stay with them while we are trying to contact
Don't! They're afraid of service! Moonpie told me. God damn it, guys! Come here already! They're not okay. Son's never quiet. Bring a blankie or something.
Just stop shouting! Chica, get your...
Mooney, can you hear me? Moon? It's not funny. Oh God, what do I do? Sorry for being a jerk to you. Come here. Let's cover you up. Shall we? It's gonna be okay.